So this Jarrell tornado was the last F5 in Texas history. This was a tornado with winds estimated at 260 miles per hour, a tornado that really is an upper echelon event.
I'll always remember that day as being one of the most oppressive days. We had a front just to the northwest of us, and we had a terribly unstable atmosphere. But you know what was lacking that day? The upper level winds. They were not that strong, so we weren't looking at a big day. Mother Nature taught us something there.
That means that some of these areas were experiencing these maximum winds for maybe a minute or two.
And also keep in mind, Hunter, that storm went through a huge metamorphosis. Just north of here, it had been a relatively weak tornado in the general sense. And then as it moved into Jarrell, it strengthened into the what was called the F5 at the time. Dr. Fujita referred to the EF5 as incredible damage. And I always thought, incredible? Is that a scientific word?
Right.
But Dr. Fujita, in one of his talks many years ago, explained to us very simply, as you see incredible things. And I will tell you, in the Jarrell tornado, we saw incredible things. We had reports of cattle whose skin was actually removed by the abrasive force of the debris in the tornado. And as we pointed out, you really, as a first responder into these type situations, don't go into an EF4 or EF5 tornado expecting to find human bodies. You find parts of human bodies, and that was the dilemma that the first responders faced.
And it's amazing to think Jarrell at the time in 1997 was a town of 400 people.
Yeah.
So you have 27 of those 400 people, and it's just clear to me as you walk down this road, like you said, this is a community that the day after that tornado was not the same.
Courtesy of my friends in the Georgetown Police Department, I was able to get into a helicopter, and the one thing I remember about this roadway is seeing the roadbed in a section exposed. But I'm told that probably Jarrell has the most underground shelters of anywhere around South Central Texas.
And you know what? That is one of the things that I noticed. We walk right down the street here. That home has an underground storm cellar right now, and that is because of the storm that moved through
that's
here.
That's post-1997.
And at the end of this road was Miss Virginia's house, who was the woman who was lofted by the tornado and found near her bathtub in a field over there, which goes to show you tornado shelter is the best place to be, but there were some people in this area that were hit by the tornado and were able to survive.
Absolutely, and that's why we tell people, no matter what, when you hear a tornado warning, you don't need to be deciding if it's an EF 1, 2, 3, or 4 based for your decision to be made. Go to that lowest floor. Put as many walls between you and the tornado. Do what Miss Virginia did. Get in a bathtub, pull something over on top of you, because you can survive.